YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Invade. We are back. I don't even want to try to, do a whole type of intro and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna just get right into the video because, god dang, am I a devastated Lakers fan, man. I mean, you guys already see the title of the video, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna get right to it. I feel like the series is over. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, bro. And here's the reason why. I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I love everything about the Lakers. I've been there through the good and bad. I was there through the Robert Sacrays. I was there when Kobe had Smush Parker. I was there when we had Kwame Brown. I still believe. I was there when it was Kobe and just Kobe, and that's literally all we had. Like, I was there, so I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. I've seen the highs and I've seen the lows, man. But one of the things for game 2 of the Lakers and Nuggets game, one of the things that we all went into knowing is that we knew that D'Lo had to show up. We knew it was either going to have to be D'Lo or it was going to have to be Austin Reeves. We knew one of them two had to show up to play, right? And we knew that everything else would have to cancel out. So we knew that LeBron would have to play really well to cancel out Jamal Murray. And we knew that Anthony Davis would have to play really well to cancel out Nikola Jokic, right? Those two happened because Jamal Murray didn't play well. Then you got the fact that D'Lo did play really well. KCP, who torched us in the third quarter of game 1, didn't play well either. Michael Porter Jr. had a decent game, but we really kind of canceled each other out for the most part, right? We played a near perfect game for the Lakers. I'm talking about a near perfect game. Up 20 points at one point, and we still lost the game. And not in a game to where it's like, dang, this is one of those like where we just screwed up and we just lost, which if you really think about it, we did, because giving up a 20-point lead, it's just that just can't happen when you're going into the third quarter with a 20-point lead. Like, and it gets to the point where you have a 20-point lead. That just can't happen, bro. It's simple point blank. It just can't happen. Now when Jamal Murray is 6 for 29 in the entire game, however many shots that he took, bro, it literally just cannot happen. So, I mean, going over, I'm trying to think, like, where did it go wrong? As I'm looking and I'm thinking over my head, like, where did the game go wrong? The most that I could consider to even start to fathom where did it go wrong is from the standpoint of we just don't know, and Anthony Davis said it best, we just don't know how to control a game. And what I mean by that is there are times where timely shots, timely possessions, timely decisions, knowing the clock, all of these things matter. LeBron James and JJ Redick even talk about this in the Mind the Game podcast. When you get to the playoffs, one mistake can lead to a plethora of bad things happening that cost you the game. So we go to the third quarter. Let's get to the third quarter. No, we'll even skip past the third quarter. We're going to go into the fourth quarter. At this point, LeBron is sitting. There's a point in the game where LeBron is sitting in the game. Anthony Davis is still in the game, but I believe Spencer Dinwiddie was in, D'Lo was in, Taurean Prince was in, Anthony Davis, and I think Austin Reeves was in, okay? It's a recipe for disaster when you get to the playoffs. And the reason, especially against the Nuggets, not against every team, but especially against the Nuggets, because you have people in there who are not accustomed to having to make great decisions the entire time, right? Because one bad decision could lead. And this also falls on Darvin Ham too, but we'll get to why I said it falls on Darvin Ham as well. So check this out. We have a possession where Taurean Prince, it's a broken possession, ends up with the ball. He's over here jab stepping as the clock is going down like 8, 7, 6, 5. Like, that's how much seconds left in the clock. Jab stepping, jab step, does a step back 3. Bad possession, clanks it, right? This is already after we've had 2 or 3 bad possessions where we come down, we look unorthodox, we look like we don't know what we're doing. Austin Reeves is losing control of the ball. D'Lo's not controlling the offense. Mind you, AD is not touching the ball either, even though he's been killing. It's everybody else but AD touching the ball. So Taurean Prince takes a step back 3. Probably because he hit a 3 not too long before that. Takes a step back 3, clanks it. Bad possession. We go back down on defense. We get a stop. Spencer Dinwiddie in the game gets the ball, takes off, full sprint. And I wish you guys could have seen me because I'm standing up yelling, Darvin Ham, call a timeout, bro. Please call a timeout because our offense is not where it needs to be. But Spencer Dinwiddie takes off, sprints on a fast break, does a layup, airballs a layup. What happens? They chunk the ball back down the floor, score an easy 2. At this point, as a 5-point, I think it was either a 5-point swing because I think they got a 3 on before that. It was a 5-point swing already. Darvin Ham finally calls a timeout. LeBron comes back in. Now, to LeBron's credit, who had an all-time great game. I really think he had an all-time great game. He was hooping. Comes down, hits 2 threes to get us back like, okay, we hooping. Hits 2 big threes. And then the problem with this is that the Nuggets just don't go away, bro. Like, when you're playing against a team like that, you have to go and beat them. It doesn't matter how high of a lead you have. If they feel like they can only get a sliver of hope, they gonna take off. And as soon as LeBron is hitting those threes, they're going back down and they're scoring. Here's the thing that I didn't understand. A lot of people talk about the LeBron James 3, the 13 seconds left. Look, it's a wide open 3. I wish he didn't take it. If I have a stream of me literally saying, LeBron, don't take this 3, because I was reacting to it as it was happening. I was literally telling him, don't take the 3. He took the 3. It was his Jordan moment. He missed it. He could have brought the clock further down, but I mean, it's wide open. So I get it. I understand why he took it. He just has to hit the shot. But the problem, that's not the problem in general as far as the reason why we lost the game. The problem is that instead of us letting Jokic just do Jokic things, we let everyone else get involved again. I spoke about this earlier, and I said that Jamal Murray was not playing a good game. And you guys, if I could show the stream, I was literally saying we actually want Jamal Murray to be taking those shots. Even at the end of the game, I said we want Jamal because he was like 4 for 20 or something like that. He was not playing well. So that's the guy that you want to take those shots. The problem is, though, is that in the middle of the fourth quarter, we let Jamal get to the point where he started to take over. He got a few layups. He got a few fouls. He saw the ball go in. And once you see the ball go in as a basketball player, it don't take much for you to feel like, all right, I can change some things and make some things work. I feel like what should have happened is you double Jokic, right? You double Jokic because he was still killing. He was the only reason that they really stayed in the game. Jokic had a great fourth quarter. But I feel like you double Jokic and you force other people to win. And I don't mean Jamal Murray because, yeah, he can get off at any time. So you keep somebody on Jamal Murray, but you send the double from a KCP who had not been playing well. Or you send the double, you probably don't do it from Michael Porter Jr. because he hit a big 3 in that too. From Aaron Gordon hustle plays. Aaron Gordon catches the ball is hustling for the ball, stays inbounds, tippy toes it, throws it back out to Michael Porter Jr. He hits a big 3, ties the game back up. So I just feel like Darvin Ham has to make better decisions in that situation. I feel like you definitely have to make it to where Anthony Davis is 1,000% more active, because you can't have Anthony Davis kill first, second, and even a little bit of the first, second quarter he's killing. Third quarter he kind of went Nolan Boyd. No, third quarter he had a good third quarter too, and in the fourth quarter he just didn't get the ball. I feel like at that point as a coach you got to call his number, because Jokic couldn't deal with him. And even though AD couldn't deal with Jokic either, Jokic couldn't deal with him. And so you should just keep letting them go back and forth at each other until it stopped working. But instead, we reverted back to what we've always do, which is where we start shooting threes like crazy. We start getting bad possessions. We start not knowing what to do, which AD said this as well. We have these stretches in the game where, and we can't have these, but we have to beat in on Thursday. Or it's, ain't no way we should have lost that game, and you beat yourself down because you lost the game, and you come out and you lay an egg, and we're gonna get swept. So, golly, man, it's hard to be a Lakers fan, bro. Sometimes, bro, it is so hard to be a Lakers fan, bro. Cause like, I literally was on Facebook. I said if AD and D'Lo playing like this, we gonna win the championship. And of course now people are saying, well, that didn't age well, but god dang, like that's literally what it is. So I don't know. We played a near perfect game and lost. I was literally saying we played a game like this. I was on the stream. I said if we play a game like this and we lose, it's over. And I literally feel like that, because I don't think you can play a better game than what the Lakers just played overall. Other than being 10 toes down and understanding, time of possession and staying locked in the entire game. That's the only thing that you can change in that. You can't give up 20-point leads, but as far as their offense and how they played from your stars. You got what you needed from them. You just didn't close the game out. Which that's what you got to fix. But yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. But yeah, I think the series is over. But I really hope I'm wrong. But I think the series is over. That's gonna be it for me, man. I hurt.